Hello and welcome to my Let's Play Star Trek Online on the PS4. I'm the Big B82 and this is part 47 of my Discovery Era Science Officer. We are here on New Romulus, where we're going to continue our travels through New Romulus. As I discussed in the last episode, I was thinking whether I was going to do the sub-quest missions that are littered around here, and I actually am. Had a think, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the missions here in the Vastam Peaks, then the main mission up here, and then I'm going to do a mission here in the Atlai, and I'll show off the epoch fields. And in the next episode we'll do the missions here in the Platus crater, and in the last missions here in the Higher Wall ruins. So let's get the mission that is in this sector. As you saw, I just picked up a insect repellent when they're going to need that. The insect repellent is it's a device, so I have to fit it. There it is. If you remember when there was a crisis, I say every half an hour there's a crisis mission that happens here on New Romulus, and it happened on just as we left the warehouse in the last part, and it was to extinguish the insects. Unfortunately we didn't have the insect repellent. Well, this is where you come and get the insect repellent. It's from here. So let's speak with the officer and let's get the mission. And the person who's handing out the missions here in the Vastam Peaks is Sub Commander Averin. Admiral, welcome to the Vastam Peaks. Rattled bugs. I don't know what's worse up here. Being eaten alive by the Vaheran or the ambushed by the Tal Shiar. My thing is about taming a new world is easy, Admiral. There are dangerous beasts here in the peaks, and some of them walk on two legs. I need help from people as comfortable with a disruptor as they are a tricorder. Are you up for the challenge? So let's accept. Can ask about him. To myself, I am in charge of security here in the Vastam Peaks. I retired from the military after Cedar started using the fleets for a personal revenge crusades, and the Tal Shiar launched a campaign to eliminate the Remans. It was all so meaningless, and I'm sorry that so many of my people seem to have forgotten their militias. Militias are not like Klingon or Federation morality, but it defines who we are as Romulans. It is our ruling passion, and it goes beyond petty revenge or pointless obedience. I like to think that my wife and children would be pleased with what we are doing here. Elements willing, and our souls will meet again. That's nice. So, we need to investigate strange devices, help lost citizens, repel the insects, and collect and turn in geological samples. Now, these are the strange devices. Come over and we should get attacked by a Tal Shiar. Okay. We should have been attacked by the Tal Shiar, but I guess she didn't have it in her. Quite sure what's going on here. Seems like the mission's bugging out, but I can't think why it would. Yeah, well, nothing new surprises me with this game, to be perfectly honest. He's not supposed to be doing that. Curse them in their own cursed bloody. Shit I put up with. One more set of bugs should clear us. This mission should be done. Let's kill Tal Shiar. Excellent work, Admiral. I admit that I was suspicious when you people volunteered to help. For all I knew, it was just a play to take control of our colony. People like you are proving just how wrong I was. Okay. So now we're free to go and do the main mission, the reason why we're here. So let's head for that mission. Glad you can make it, Admiral. We've pinpointed the location of the communications array used by the Tal Shiar. They're using a lot of people to protect it, so it has to be important to their efforts here. It might even be their link to their leaders. Sometimes the best course is the most direct one. If we take out the array, it should strike a major blow against the Tal Shiar here. If we can get a little breathing room, we can build up a colony enough they're no longer a threat to us. Okay. Amicable goal, but I'm pretty sure the Tal Shiar are going to have some words about that. Epoch. So this is another transporter array. I don't think there's a mission up here. There used to be. There used to be a mission up here. Well, I guess they've removed it. Anyway, let's begin the mountain base instance. There used to be two missions in the peaks. There used to be one in the lower part, in the plain area, and one up in the upper area. But I guess they decided to remove it.
Intruders, defend the array.
That looked like that hurt. We no longer need the
Defending the array is our top priority.
Okay, let's get the encrypted data. We'll free that guy in a minute.
Intruders, defend the array.
Picking up reports of intruders in the base. This planet smells. It must be the Klingons.
Don't sound like all. Every single one of them croaks it. That's a bit weird.
Picking up reports of intruders in the base.
Yeah, the comm chatter from the Romulans is a bit weird.
Ignore this race.
Your continued resistance is forcing me to take direct action. This is regrettable, but your deaths will pave the way to a new Romulan star empire. One controlled by the Tal Shiar.
Yeah. Well, those are Herodian. Guess we know who they're allied with. How?
Defending the array is our top priority.
Don't know if he's still talking, but somebody is. There's all the prisoners freed. Right. Download the encrypted. Okay, now do not leave the mounting base. Don't leave. I know it says to leave, but don't. So we'll report. So you captured Runa. Excellent. We have some questions for him. I know he's not going to just start telling us all his secrets, but any information he reveals here will be valuable. There aren't many left in the Tal Shiar with his security clearance. Haki's death hit them hard, and now the survivors are just trying to hold on to the status quo. We're not scared of the Tal Shiar anymore. Without fear, they're powerless. Now, do not leave the mountain area, because the next mission is the secret
I've received
shuttles.
another recording, and I think it's connected to the prior Tal Shiar.
Search the areas for intruders.
I'd like for you to follow up and track down any information related to it.
So, set, begin message playback. I have to hope you found my other gift. If you're willing, I have to show you. Go to the pass in the mountain above the staging area. There you'll find a shuttle. Use these access codes to view the surveillance footage.
Be quiet. You're as loud as a Klingon.
The codes work. You should have access to the shuttle's recording systems.
I visited Datan for the third and final time, Commander. He still worships the Vulcan's memory. He will not see reason. He is only one man, however. If misfortune were to befall him, perhaps his replacement
The
would be
Romulan will
more
be well rewarded
accountable.
for your assistance.
I have no interest in making martyrs, Sub-Commander. Attacking Datan directly would be yet another distraction from the real issues on this world. In this case, some assistance may be required. You understand the situation. Datan and his people are intractable. I need you to show them the error of their ways.
I don't need someone like you to explain things. Do you remember our agreement?
Continue to assist us, and you'll have your pick of the hunting grounds. The best and most powerful trophies will be yours.
I expect something better than that grunting beast by the river.
Of course.
It is done. Starfleet and the Klingons will be our prey. Once they are gone, Datan and his followers will be yours to command.
Interesting. Amazing. How do you think the person helping us got to the Tal Shiar shuttle codes? Shall we submit this recording to headquarters as well? Okay, so we can now exit the...
Search the areas for intruders. They can't be far.
We can now exit the base. Right. Right, on to our last adventure here on New Romulus. I'll show off, which I didn't show off the last time. And we're going to head down into the river, into the Atlai River. What do you call it? And show that off. If we get attacked by a scorpion. Okay, we're not going to do the overgrown caves. Thank you for showing me them, but we're not going to be doing them. So I'm going to develop a little bit of laziness, because I can't be bothered to walk all the way down there. I'm going to transport down there. Show off the transporters. So going to the Vastam Peak. Right, that's why they invented transporters. Now, we're going to be heading to the right and down. And heading down into the river basin known as the Atlai. or just Altar on the map. And then I'll head up into the epoch fields and I'll show them off. Not much to do in the epoch fields except catch epochs, these little guys. So now you don't have to do now. When it originally came out, the when it originally came out on the console, on the PlayStation 4 and back in the day, you did have to come down here, to come down and do all these missions, all the areas except for the epoch fields, because there's no mission in the epoch fields, but you had to come down here and you had to do all the missions. But they removed it when they changed the layout of the missions in the new Romulus arc. So here is another transporter. This is the Altar buffer. Have a chance to grab a insect repellent there. And this is Dr. Laurel. Watch your step, Admiral. The rocks can be quite slippery. So remake yourself. Unlike a lot of people here, I don't remember the homeworld. My parents were serving on a space station when I was born, and we were moved around a lot as projects changed and the factions controlling them gained or lost power. I'm not sure things were different here, will be different here. The town means well, but there's so many people who are not too set in their ways. Politics will always be politics. People will always want more power. None of it matters to me. I'm here for the science. This is the world that has been uninhabited for thousands of years, with natural flora and fauna that have adapted to some horrific conditions. Do you know that the radiation count here do you know what the radiation count was here even a few decades ago? Despite it all, the Navo have thrived. The plants grow, the rivers teemed with life, and we're surrounded by beauty. Nature finds a way, Admiral, no matter what the adversary. Okay, I have to juggle 4 research projects, direct my staff, and keep the Navo safe from construction at Tal Shiar, all while dodging swarms of Valoran. Can I use all the assistance I can get? Are you here to help? If you are, grab some sample tubes and your tricord and get to work. So, Nanoff are these little guys. And it's probably easier if you just scan them and spray the insects rather than collect the water samples. You'll take the water samples, you have to take them back to her, and it's annoying. So what I find when I do this, it's easier to do it this way. You just come over, tag the little nanoffs. There is little areas here which you can scan for signs of life, and for the love of me, I can't fucking remember where they are. Used to be a bastard when there were other people here. Oh, sample. This should do it. Right. Thank you. I'll get started on analysing these samples right away. Okay. And that is the Atlai. The river Atlai. The river. In winter. Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra. You also get to appreciate the art, and the art teams work on this planet if you walk around it. I bet whoever designed this had so much fun. But we're gonna, when we get to the Epoch Transporter, I'm gonna end it there. You don't need to watch me walk all the way down to the next area. When you have the endeavour to come and do the Eek to collect epochs, this is where they make you come, and there are loads of epochs here. So this is the epoch field. There's no mission here other than collecting epochs and doing duty officer missions regarding epochs. And the mission giver is over here is Toref, and she will do that for you. But that is the end of part 47. When we return, it'll be part 48. We will be heading to the Palatalos crater, and we'll be doing some missions there, including the overgrown cave. Also giving the status report back here in the staging area, and also do the Platos crater mission as well. And then after that, we'll be doing the Highwell ruins. Until then, I'm the Big B82. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 48, New Romulus part 3. Until then, ciao for now.